The following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome to Sparta High School for today's semifinal matchup of the Section 1 Group 3 tournament that features the 2-seed 14-4 Sparta Spartans and your 6-seed 13-5-1 Wayne Hills Patriots. Alongside Jason Hook, I am Noah Sandler as we bring you this matchup here on Wayne Hills TV. So let's take a look at the schedule of how Hills got here today. So as I said, they are 13-5-1. They have shut out the opposition in their last 3 games. Passaic Valley, Tenafly, and Wayne Valley. And they've had a really great season all year long. Only 5 losses, so hoping that they can keep their momentum going in today's game, and we're hoping for a good game here today. Now, Jason, who are the stat leaders for today's game?
Well, leading in goals for this team, Sophia Bradley, the junior. She has a record 32 goals, the most in Wayne Hills girls soccer history this season. Following her is the sophomore Blake Niesenton with 11 goals on the season. Chara Season-Tone, the sophomore, leads the team in assists with 18, and Danielle Iannelli has done a great job in the goal with 78 saves so far this season.
Yeah, those are just a few of the players who have made an impact, but there's way more than that on this entire team. So now let's take a look at the bracket for this Section 1 Group 3. So today is the semifinal matchup. To get here, Hills beat Tenafly by a score of 6-0, Wayne Valley by a score of 2-0, and then the winner of today's game is going to face either Ramapo or Northern Highlands this coming Saturday. So that is going to wrap things up for our pregame show today. But before we wrap it up, I had a chance to sit down with Lily Wellman to discuss today's game. This is Corner Kicks. Welcome to Corner Kicks. For this week's semifinal matchup, I'm pleased to be joined by senior Lily Wellman. So Lily, how do you feel the team's chemistry has been throughout the year, and how has that pushed the team to all of the success this year?
I think our chemistry off the field has really set us apart. Whether it's doing yoga, doing team bonding activities like pasta parties, we all really get along with each other, and I think that really is showing on the field because we all trust each other to get the job done and do what we need to do. And
what have been the keys to all of the success the team has had this year?
I think the main key has been the heart. We all know what it takes to be a championship team, and we're all willing to still put forth that effort. It's hard to find a team where every single player is as dedicated throughout the whole season as we are.
And in today's game specifically, what does the team need to do to get the win and then move on to the sectional final?
We just need to stick to our game plan. If we play the game we know how, there's no team that can stop us.
Well, thanks so much for joining me. Now let's send it back out to the field to get this game underway. And now welcome back to Sparta High School as we're getting ready to go in today's semifinal matchup between the Spartans of Sparta High School and the Patriots of Wayne Hills. Both these teams are taking the field now as we're getting set to go in this matchup. So, Jason, what do you think of this Sparta team?
Well, definitely a very talented team. Their leading scorer, Juliana Jelinsky, with 20 goals and 12 assists on the season. Just a junior, so both these teams obviously led by their top players, both being juniors. So, very talented team all around, high-scoring team. The next best high-scoring player is Grace McDonald with 10 goals. Definitely one of the key things that Hills is going to have to look after is their goalie, the freshman Ryan Mulberry. 103 saves on the season, obviously a very talented goalkeeper. So when it comes to taking those shots, they're going to have to get some really good placement on it because she is a very good goalkeeper, and she's someone that they got to look out for in today's game.
It will be Sparta to start with the ball here. Brannigan at midfield. And this game is underway as it's passed back to Collins, and she clears it downfield. And that goes out of play off of Sexton. Passing is going to be number 25, and that goes in. Sparta with the early pressure in this game. On the ball now, we see McDonald. McDonald, one of the leading scorers. But that's nicely broken up there by Thompson and goes out of play. It'll be Sexton to pass this one in. On the ball now, Sexton. That goes out of play again. And that goes in over to Delinsky. And now that ball is centered. looking to get some action going early, and a shot's taken, nicely saved there by Ionelli. And on the second opportunity, Ionelli able to get on top of it as well.
Great job by Danielle Ionelli, making that slide, just able to get her left foot on the ball. And once she gets there, just able to get right over the ball, making sure no player from Sparta is able to get to it before she can.
And now here is Hogan on it. Hogan with Weltman available downfield. Now Weltman trying to get back in the reach of it, and she is able to maintain possession over to Bradley, now to Carney. Now Hogan looking to make something happen, has that broken up there, but here is Sophia Bradley on the ball. She takes a shot, and that's nicely blocked there by Collins on the defense. And now Cheston on it, and it goes out of play. It will be Patriots ball. It'll be Cheston to pass it in. And she gives it into the star player of this team, Sophia Bradley, who passes it back over to Hogan, now to Cheston again. Now here's Weiss on it, and she gives it back to her goalie, Ionelli, who will just clear it downfield. Pass there to Thompson. Now Cheston clears it down. Here's Bradley on it. And Bradley gives it to Season Tone. Now to Carney. Carney looking to set something up here. She gives it over to Bradley. And now here is Season Tone. And nicely broken up there by the defense and cleared away. It's pretty obvious that in today's game, Sparta has done their research on this Hills team. They are on top of Bradley early with some double teams.
And yeah, coming off of a 3-goal performance in which Wayne Hills scored 6 goals against Tenafly, I mean, they definitely have been focusing a lot more on the defensive game against this Patriots team.
Yeah, in that game against Tenafly, Bradley with 3 goals, and then in the last game against Wayne Valley, Bradley scored 1 as well, along with Sophia Carney. And now on the ball is Sparta. Dolinsky on it, passes it up to McDonald. And nicely scooped up and saved there by Ionelli. Now that's passed up the field. Hogan gives it back to Chesson. Now up to Bradley. Now Bradley working it up the field. And passed all the way up, intended for Bacchioni, but well out of the reach of her. And now passed over to Dolinsky. And nicely broken up there by Cheston. Now Weltman on it for the Patriots, who gives it to Hogan. And now back over to Cheston. Maddie Cheston passes it to Sophia Bradley, who gives it to Carney. Now Carney has her pass broken up there nicely by Collins on the defense, but Sexton back on the ball. And that is cleared downfield by the Spartans. Now the defender Weiss on it. Now over to Hogan. Nice job by Kowalski there to strip her of that ball. And now this pass intercepted by Sexton, but well out of the reach of Bacchioni. This ball passed in, and now Thompson on it for the Patriots. Giving over to Bacchioni. And tripped up there. And now that ball will just stay in there. Nice speed by Dolinsky. And that'll go right to the goalie, Ionelli. And now Ionelli will boot this one away. And gives it to Bradley. And pass intended there for Weltman, but it goes out of play. Now it's passed in and it goes out again. That goes out off of Cheston. It will be Sparta's ball. Now that's passed in. Now on it is Weltman. Goes out of play again, and it will remain Spartans ball. Now passed in. And nice job there by the defense to break that up. Now here's Carney on it for the Patriots, who gives it back to Season Tone. And now Carney gives the ball to Bradley. Bradley up to Season Tone, just out of the reach of Season Tone, as that is nicely cleared there by Collins. And whistle blown there. And now that's passed in. Here is Hogan on it. Hogan over to Bacchione. And now Bacchione. And offsides there is Sophia Bradley.
They love to set up Sophia Bradley within that box. I mean, once she saw the ball get past her, I mean, she just took off there. I mean, sprang down after it. I mean, unfortunately, it did get called offsides, but a very fast player. She's able to get to the ball when it's passed to her and almost had an opportunity there to score the opening goal of the game.
It'll now be Spartans' ball. It'll be Stankiewicz to pass it in to McDonald. And whistle is blown. And it will be Patriots' ball. Nelly to kick this one in. She passes up there, intended for Carney. And nicely broken up there by the defense. That was Wilson. And nice job by the defense again, Sutton on that one. Now the Patriots looking to get something going. Hogan trying to set something up, and that ball goes out of play, but it will remain Wayne Hill's ball. It'll be Cheston now to pass it in. Goes into Season Tone. Now Cheston clears it. Bacchione trying to get something going. Now Carney on it, but whistle is blown. And it'll be Sparta ball. It'll be Collins to kick this one in. Now here's Season Tone on it. Season Tone gives it to Carney. But nice job by the defense there. Brannigan to break that one up. And that is kicked out of bounds off of Dolinsky. Now Hogan passes it into Thompson. That was Sexton. Now looking to get something going is McDonald, putting the pressure on and nicely picked up there by Ionelli, who will just roll it out to Chesson. Chesson on it. She gives it to Weltman. And pass intended there for Bradley, but Season Tone able to keep it in. Sparta end of the field, but then that is cleared away by the Spartans. And now here's Weltman on it. And that goes out of play off of Sophia Carney. It will be Sparta ball. Now this is passed in. And it goes out of play again. Now here's Chesson to give it over to Thompson. Thompson passes it up to Bacchione. Now Bacchione has Bradley open, but that is broken up by the defense. And now that ball will go off of Sparta. That was Sutton. It'll now be Sexton to pass it in. She gives it in to Hogan. Back to Sexton now. And through the legs of the defender. Here's Anya Hogan on it. And a slide tackle is called on Sophia Carney.
Both teams playing very strong defense so far. That's 12 minutes into the first half. Neither team has really had any close opportunities at scoring a goal outside of that offside zone. Both teams doing a great job stopping anything from coming close to the goal.
And now nice job by Cheston just to get that one out of play. It will be a corner kick for Sparta. That ball's passed in and nicely cleared away by the defense, but it goes out of play. And it'll now be a goalie kick for Iannelli. Now it's passed up to Bacchioni. Bacchioni to give it to Bradley. Bradley using her speed on the ball. Looking to set something up. She has Carney open, but she will keep it for herself. Now Bradley centers it. And Carney unable to get there, and that's nicely cleared out of play by the defense.
You see it every time she gets the ball. Sophia Bradley, a very fast player, able to take off when she gets the ball. So doing a great job. Once it's in her possession, almost got it, almost sending it there to her teammate.
Now Thompson passes this one over to Chesson. Chesson up to Weltman now. Weltman looking to set something up. And now that's stopped there by the defense. But it'll go out of play off of Sutton. Now this is passed in. And it goes out of play. It will be a Patriots ball. And Cheston passes this one into Thompson now. It goes out again. It'll remain Wayne Hill's ball. Here's Hogan on it. She passes it up to Bacchioni, but that's nicely broken up there by the defense. And nice job by Weiss to take that one away from Kowalski. Now that's passed into Weltman. Weltman to Bradley. Bradley looking to get something going here. And unable to set something up. Now Sexton chasing after it, looking for her options. Just able to keep that one in. It goes to Bacchioni. Nice move by Bacchioni to Bradley. And goes out of play. It'll remain Patriots ball. Now here's Bradley on it. Bradley to Carney. Now Carney looking to get something going. A nice pass there to Bradley. Behind the back pass. Now Carney centers it. And nicely broken up there by Ella Collins. So Hill's getting the pressure on now. Now here is Carney on it. Carney centers it. But that is broken up there by Brannigan. And that goes out of play and right into the Sparta bench. This one is passed in to Bradley. Here's Carney on it now. Carney looking to set something up. She gives it to Bradley. Bradley takes a shot. And nicely saved there by the goalie, Mulberry.
of an awkward bounce that Bradley's shot took. Not an easy shot to save from Mulberry, but she's able to do it. She's able to do it with ease.
It'll be Sparta ball. Collins passes this one in. Now here's Weltman on it. Here's Weltman again, up to Carney. Carney double team there, but able to maintain possession of the ball. She gives it up to Bradley, but that's broken up by the defense. Here's Dolinsky on it. Dolinsky passes it over to Chaburi. Now here's Sexton on it to clear it downfield, or right onto the foot of Collins. And now that ball is centered and nicely broken up there by Chesson. Here's Brannigan on it. Now Connors passes it back to Brannigan. And that ball will go out of play. Stankiewicz to pass this one in. Gives it into Kowalski now, looking to center it. Shot taken there by Dolinsky, but nicely broken up by Weiss. Now here's Weltman on it to pass it up to Carney, and that ball will go out of play. And now passed in, intended for Bradley. But now the defense will have time to handle it. And Collins clears this one downfield. Now looking to get something going on, putting the pressure. Dowalski on it. And a shot taken and goes through the goalposts. That was a nice shot there from Dolinsky. And now that's passed in. And whistle is blown. Now passed in to Season Tone. Season Tone. Now Sophia Bradley on it. Bradley getting double teamed, but she's able to get through the defenders. Bradley again keeping it for herself. And that's passed just within reach of Carney. And it goes out of play, but it will remain Patriots ball. Now Carney passes it into Weltman. Goes out of play again. Now Weltman into Thompson. Now the defense looking to break this one up, and they do. But it goes right back onto the foot of Bradley. Bradley takes a shot. And nicely saved there by Mulberry.
Mulberry attempted to save the ball. It looks like she just got it before it went out of bounds.
Just under the halfway mark in this first half. Now here's Thompson on it. Now Season Tone. Dolinsky on it, but whistle's blown. That'll be against Dolinsky. It'll be Bradley to pass this in. And a nice shot there. And it goes to Thompson, and she scores! Number 20, Skylar Thompson with the goal.
A great job by the way those Patriots. Sophia Bradley on the free kick just got it within the goal box and somehow off of a defender from Sparta, landed in the possession of Skylar Thompson. All she had to do was take a shot to the left and take it to the right. And she puts one in the goal for the first goal of the game.
Great setup there. It was a great free kick in from Bradley, and then kind of bounced around a few times onto the foot of Weltman, and then Thompson able to get the ball and get the shot off. And now that's passed in. The Patriots with a 1-0 lead. It's about 19 minutes to go in the first half. Now that ball will go out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Juliana Dolinsky. Now on the corner kick. And a shot taken, a bouncing ball. And nicely broken up there. And it goes out of play. Great job by the Patriots defense on that corner kick. Ball was very loose, but took some nice bounces and went out of play. It'll be Ionelli now on the goalie kick. And that ball will go out of play. It will be Sparta ball. Now that's passed in. Now a shot taken. Now Dolinsky with a weak shot that's nicely scooped up there by Ionelli. Now that's clear downfield. Whistle's blown. It will be Sparta ball. Now looking to get something going here is Sparta. And that ball goes out of play. That goal from Thompson was her first of the year. She has 2 assists and now 1 goal. Now on the corner kick. And Ionelli came way out of the goal, looking to get something going. And she scores! Shot there from number 16, Shannon Wilson.
Corner kick goes very close to the proximity of her and the goal. And, just took a tumble there, trying to dive for it. Got up just in time to attempt to block the shot. Unfortunately, couldn't get there as it just went into the corner of the goal, and a great job by the Spartans to tie it up here in the first half.
It's Wilson's first goal of the year. After that goal, a substitution was made for the Patriots. Now in the game is Sophia Peterson for Sophia Carney. And now on it is Bacchioni. And now Thompson. Thompson to Season Tone. Ball goes out of play off of Sparta. Now Bacchioni passes this one in to Bradley. Here's Thompson now. Now Kowalski on it. And here's Weltman. Weltman looking to set something up. She gives it to Bradley. But that's broken up there by Wilson. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be Patriots ball, just under 15 minutes to go in the first half. Now Chesson passes this one in to Bacchioni. Bacchioni looking to get something going with a tied game, and that ball goes out of play. Now that ball passed in to Sexton. Bacchioni on it now. Tripped up there, but Sexton able to maintain control of it as it's passed into Bradley. And nicely broken up there by Collins. And now that's clear downfield. Chasing after it is McDonald. McDonald looking to get something going. She centers it. And nicely broken up there by Sexton. Will be another corner kick for the Spartans. Now on that corner kick, shot taken and nicely stopped there. And that ball goes out of play off of Stankiewicz. Now Sexton on it. She gives it right into Thompson. Thompson to Weiss. Now Weiss gives it back to her goalie, Iannelli. And now up to Weltman. Weltman now to Bradley. Bradley with some nice moves there to get around the defenders. Great work as she passes it up to Bacchioni. But that pass picked off by Stankiewicz, who now has the ball. Now it goes back to Weiss. And she'll give it back to Iannelli. Now Iannelli to clear this one. She gives it to Bacchioni. Kowalski now on it. Back to Stankiewicz. Now Hogan will clear this one to Bradley. Season tone on it now. Here's Hogan now. She'll give it over to Chesson. And now Sparta gives this one. Now looking to get something going again is Sparta. Nicely broken up there by Weiss. Here's Thompson on it now. Thompson to Weltman, but Weltman gives that one away to the defense. Here's Kowalski now, using her speed. And Kowalski looks to get something going. And nicely saved there by Iannelli, who came way out of the goal to stop that one. Now Iannelli on the goalie kick clears this one. And that ball goes out of play. Now that's passed in to Chesson, and it goes out again. It'll be Patriots ball. Bradley gives it to Weltman. who passes into Season Tone over to Bradley now. Bradley looking to set something up. And nicely broken up there by the defense. But now Bradley on it again. Now Bradley to Thompson. Thompson to Season Tone. Now Season Tone will give this back to Cheston to try to settle this one down. Cheston with some nice moves. Here's Peterson now over to Thompson. And now that was cleared downfield by the defense. Now it's over to Sexton, who gives it back to Hogan. Hogan now to Thompson. To Peterson over to Season Tone. Now Peterson, that pass out of the reach of Weltman. Now this ball into Thompson. Cheston on it now. And it goes out of play. Here's Bradley on it. Bradley to Thompson. Now Thompson to Bacchioni. Here's Sexton on it. And now that is cleared downfield. Chasing after it is Weiss for the defense. And Weiss will give this one up to Thompson. Thompson through the legs of the defender. Keeps it for herself. Over to Season Tone now to Peterson. Peterson gives it to Bacchioni. To Bradley now. Bradley looking to get something going. She takes a shot. And well wide of the goal. Now this one is passed in. Great job by Dolinsky to get there. Now Dolinsky on it. Dolinsky pass intended there for McDonald. But now for the Patriots, Bacchioni able to keep this one in. She gives it to Thompson. And now Season Tone on it. Season Tone to Bradley. Bradley looking to get something going with 3 defenders on her. With some nice moves. Bradley getting through all of that defense. But finally broken up there by Stankiewicz, and it goes out of play. Now Bacchioni on it. Bacchioni gives it to Bradley. Bradley looks to get something going. Bradley with some nice moves. She takes a shot, and nicely saved there by Mulberry. Now here's Dolinsky on it. And it will be Sparta ball. To pass this one is Stankiewicz. With about 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. Tied 1-1 game. Now nicely broken up there by Season Tone. But Sparta still looking to get something going. As Dolinsky's able to keep this one in. And now it goes out of play. It'll remain Sparta ball. This one passed into Dolinsky. And nicely broken up there by the defense. Now here's Bradley on it. Bradley using her speed, looks to get something going. Slows it down a little bit, gives it to Weltman. Weltman now over to Season Tone. Here's Peterson on it. And nicely broken up there by Collins. And now Dolinsky. Up to McDonald. Now for the defense, Weiss clears this one. She gives it to Bacchioni. Bacchioni with some time, looking at her options. She gives it to Season Tone. Now Season Tone, a far pass. Weltman chasing after. Weltman able to get there in time. That is a shot taken, but nicely saved there by Mulberry. And whistle's blown. That'll be against Sparta. Now this one passed in by Iannelli. Here's Dolinsky on it. Now Sexton. And now here's Bradley. Bradley to bring this one up. She takes a shot. And saved there by Mulberry. And on that kick, that ball goes out of play. It will be Patriots ball. And now substitutions will be made for the Patriots. We now see Oliveira along with Maynard in the game for the Patriots. And coming out is Chesson and Bacchioni. Excuse me, that was Wellman who came out of the game, and now Bradley on it. Over to Season Tone. Season Tone takes a shot, broken up. Here is Peterson. Peterson passes it back to Chesson. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be Sparta ball. It's about 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. And now Chesson clears this one away, scooped up there by Mulberry. Passed out to Dolinsky. And Chesson leaves it for Iannelli, who clears it down the field. And now that one goes out of play off of Maynard. And nicely broken up there by Weiss. Now that's passed over to Oliveira. And she gives it into Season Tone. Peterson on it now. To Bradley. Bradley leaves it for Season Tone. And a weak shot taken. Save there. Now that goes back to Iannelli, who scoops this one up. Now over to Sexton. Now on the ball is Stankiewicz, who clears it down for Weiss. Nice job to keep that one in by Kowalski. Over to McDonald, back to Kowalski. 40 seconds to go. Kowalski now looking to get something going. She keeps it in. And nicely broken up there by the defense. And Peterson gives it up to Maynard. And it goes off of Maynard as time is winding down with 22 seconds to go. And that goes out again. Maynard now passes it in to Bradley with 8 seconds. And now Bradley takes a shot. And nicely stopped there by Mulberry. So that is going to wrap things up for the first half with this game tied 1-1. We will be back for second half action and first half recap in just a few moments. But first, let's take a look at the weekly sports report. Wayne Hills boys soccer defeated Tenafly in the first round of states, ending their season. George Satalio scored the lone goal. Adam Ademi assisted the goal. David Grohl and Luca Giuino each made 3 saves. Good luck to the graduating seniors Ben Prusakowski, Jared Rickish, Dom Rojek, Richie Seasontone, George Satalios, Luca Giuino, and David Grohl. Wayne Hills girls volleyball defeated Randolph 2-1 in the first round of the state playoffs. Brielle Wood, Ariana Wood, Jenny Choi, and Mackenzie Canning led the way. Field hockey beat Westwood 3-1. Alyssa Soriel led the way with 2 goals. Emily Gagoustas also scored in the victory. Becca Cohen had the win in net. Good luck, girls, versus Warren Hills in the first round of states. Wayne Hills girls soccer defeated Valley 2-0 in the state quarterfinal. Sophia Bradley led the way with a goal and an assist, while Sophia Carney added a goal. Lily Weltman had an assist, and Danielle Iannelli had a shutout in net. And now welcome back to Sparta High School, where the Sparta Spartans are playing against your Wayne Hills Patriots. We have a 1-1 game as we're getting set to go in the second half. So, Jason, what are your thoughts of this game so far?
Well, so far both teams have been very aggressive defensively. Without any all offensive plays from carrying out. So both teams have done a great job stopping any shots on target on the goal. And I think that's going to continue in the second half.
So now the Patriots starting with the ball. Ball goes out of play early in the half off of Carney. Whistle blown, and it'll be Sparta ball. So it'll be a corner kick for Sparta. And the kick is up and in. And bounced around. No shot there. And now a shot taken. And another shot taken, and they score! Sparta getting a goal early in the second half.
Sparta did a great job coming out running. On the corner kick, doing a great job. Getting a great placement.
That was Juliana Delinsky to make it a 2-1 game for the Spartans. Now here's Bradley on it. She passes this one up. Here's Thompson now. And now Carney passes it. Now here's Maynard. Maynard with a weak shot that is scooped up there by Mulberry. And now on the ball for Sparta is McDonald. McDonald centers it. And nicely saved there by Iannelli. Now Iannelli clears this one. It goes out of play. It will remain Sparta ball. Now Ionelli on the goal kick. And here's Sexton on it now. Bradley. This ball goes out of play. Now this ball's passed up to Carney. And this one goes out as well. Now Bradley passes this one to Carney. Carney looking to set something up. She has options. She gives it to Bradley. And Bradley is offsides. It'll be Collins to kick this one in. She clears it downfield. Over to Kowalski. Now Carney looks to leave this one for Bradley, and it goes out of play off of Sparta. And Bradley gives this in to Carney. And here's Sexton on it now. And Mulberry able to handle that one. And that ball goes out of play. It's Sparta ball. Here's Peterson on it. And now Carney. And tripped up there by Carney was Brannigan. This one's cleared downfield. Here's Cheston on it. Cheston to Oliveira. Able to keep this one in is Sexton. Now chasing after it is Carney. And nicely broken up there by Sutton. Now Bradley on it. Bradley gives it to Carney. And that ball goes out of play. Sparta ball. Now here's Peterson. Over to Bradley. Now Bradley looking to get something going. And nicely cleared out of play. Out of their own zone by the defense. And now looking to get something going is Sparta. Here's McDonald on it. She was able to get there with practically no defense. And ball goes out of play. Now, Ionelli passes this one in to Peterson. Now, Dolinsky chasing after it. And out of play. It'll be a corner kick. And on the corner kick, whistle's blown. It'll be Patriots ball. Ionelli with the goal kick. And now Ainelli and the Sparta player collided there, but both of them seem to be okay. Ainelli passes this one over to Sexton. Now Sexton to Weiss. And this ball goes out of play. Now this one passed to Bradley, but Carney will take it. And now that's cleared by the defense. And Weiss gives it back to Ainelli. And now to Chesson. Now this ball is centered, but no one was there. Kowalski looking to get something going. And now with an opportunity. Double team there on the defense. A shot taken. And she scores. That was Bailey Brannigan with the goal into the top right corner to make it a 3-1 game. Spartans in the lead. And now looking to get something going. They especially need to get a goal here. Bradley gives this one to Carney, to Thompson now. Peterson on it. Back to Bradley. And now this goes to Peterson. And picked up there by Mulberry. This ball passed and it goes out of play again. Sexton, pass intended there for Bradley. But Sexton will pass this one in one more time. Nice job by Sparta to get possession of it. And now Sexton will just kick this one out of play. Now some defense there by Sexton. And now subs will be made for the Patriots. Coming into the game is Becchioni and Season Tone for Maynor and Peterson. Now that ball is centered. Now over to Becchioni. Gives it to Carney. And now Carney gives it up to Weltman. And nice save there by Mulberry. Now here's Chesson on it. And that ball goes out of play off of Chesson. It'll be Sparta ball. This one is passed in by Furtura. Goes into Kowalski. Now it's centered. And shot taken that goes just wide. Shot came off the foot of Abigail Connors, the sophomore. Now Hogan gives this one to Season Tone. Nice work there by Kowalski to maintain possession of the ball. And now nicely broken up there by Weiss. It'll be Stankiewicz to pass this one in. And now a shot taken, and nicely saved by Ionelli. That was Kowalski on the shot. Now Chesson gives it to Bacchioni. And that ball saved by Ionelli. Here's Bradley. She gives it back to Carney. Now Weltman on it. And here's Hogan. Back to Weiss. And over to Chesson. And now Skylar Thompson. Back to Weiss, and nicely stopped there by McDonald.
Overall, Sparta's been doing a great job at keeping the Patriots on the
Now here's Thompson on it. Thompson gives it over to Bradley. Bradley to Hogan now. The ball goes out of play. Patriots ball. Now it's passed into Carney. Here's Kowalski on it now. Kowalski centers it. Kowalski will take it up for herself. Centered again. And almost had an opportunity there. That was Delinsky, but unable to get possession of that ball. Now this one is passed up to Weltman. Here's Kowalski to bring this one up. And nicely cleared there by Chesson. Now this ball centered. And shot no good. Here's Bacchioni to give it over to Thompson. Hills needs to get something going here. This ball has been on the Hill side of the field for most of this half. And INL unable to stop that one, but nice job by Weiss. INL seems to have gotten a little bit injured on that play, but hopefully she'll be okay. On the goal kick. That one goes to Weltman to Season Tone now. Back up to Season Tone. She gives it over to Bacchioni. Now Bacchioni gives it over to Weltman. Weltman centers it. Now nice job by Kowalski to get possession of that ball. Now Brannigan on it. And now a shot taken there by McDonald, but a nice stop there by Weiss. It'll be a corner kick for Dolinsky. And on that corner kick, a shot taken, and they score to make it a 4-1 game. The Spartans are just adding on the goals here.
Since that goal to start off the second half, I mean, they have just taken off. Doing a great job all around on the offensive end. On that corner kick, a great header just off the woodwork of the goal. Bounced around a little bit, but ended up in the corner. What a great way to score a goal there. I mean, kind of confused the Patriots defense. Put them up by 3.
That goal was scored by Ella Collins. And that ball goes out of play off the Patriots. Now Season Tone looks to set something up. Now that goes back. Now looking to score again. And a shot taken by Connors, and they score to make it a 5-1 game.
And Sparta continues to take off. Doing a great job once again. I mean, just getting that ball in her possession and just getting right past the defender. Wide open shot on the goal too. I mean, they've done it all game long. They've just put it right in the corner of the goal, and it's easy from there. They increase the lead 5-1.
Here's Season Tone on it. She gives it over to Weltman now. Hills needs to get some pressure on. Now that ball passed in. Out of play. Spartans ball. Now Inelli gives this one up to Weltman. And that ball goes out of play. It will be Sparta ball with 18 minutes to go in the second half. Now season tone on it. Mulberry on the goal kick. Now season tone with possession of it. Here is Bradley. Bradley takes a shot. And over the goal. Substitution made for the Spartans. Now in the game is Vasquez for Connors. Now here's Thompson on it. Dolinsky on it. And broken up by Chesson. Season Tone looks to clear that one, unable to. That's passed up to Vasquez. And it goes out of play. Here's Waltman on it now. Gives it back to Hogan. Now to Weiss. Weiss over to Thompson. Scooped up by Inelli, and she'll give it over to Chesson. And now here is McDonald on it. McDonald looks to get something more going here. McDonald centers it. And nicely saved there by Inelli and cleared out of the way by Sexton. That ball passed in and centered. And it goes out of play. This ball given over to Chesson. Now, Hogan gives it to Thompson. Thompson on it now. Now Weltman to Bradley. Bradley to Carney. Carney using her speed, slowing it down a little bit. Carney takes a shot. And nicely saved there by Mulberry. Hills with the great opportunity there on that play.
Carney was moving up and down the right side of the field. I mean, with the takeoff. I mean, just moving all the way to the goal. Unfortunately, couldn't get it there on the cross. And Hills misses another opportunity on the offensive end.
Now Weiss on it. Gives it to Thompson. She passes it up to Hogan. And now to Season Tone. And now Bradley putting the pressure on. Bradley slowing it down a little bit, using her nice moves. She takes a shot, and that is broken up by Collins. Now that's passed in. Nice hustle there from Thompson to get there. But it'll be Sparta ball. Dolinski on the corner kick. And now a shot taken. Nicely stopped there by the defense. Now Carney tries to clear this one. And a shot taken by Brannigan. That's stopped there by Iannelli. Now Weltman. Now here's Season Tone on it. Back to Sexton. And unable to handle it there was Sutton. It'll be Weltman to pass this one in. She gives it in to Bradley. Bradley to Season Tone. Season Tone takes a shot and saved by Mulberry. Less than 10 minutes to go in this game. Now here's Weiss on it, and she gives it back to Iannelli. And that ball goes out of play. More subs to be made now. Now in the game is Connors for Dolinski. Here's Hogan on it. She gives it to Season Tone. Hogan to Bradley. Bradley with some nice moves. Passes it up to Carney. Now Weltman. Weltman takes a shot and saved by Mulberry. Cheston passes this one into Bacchioni, and now that is cleared. And Cheston gives it back to Ionelli to handle it. Here's Sexton on it. And now Bradley. She gives it up to Carney. Back to Weltman. And broken up by the defense. And that ball goes out of play. Now for the Patriots, substitution will be made. Peterson now in for Thompson. Now for the Patriots, here's Weltman on it. That's passed back to Sexton. And this ball goes out of play. So, less than 6 minutes to go. Spartans with a 5-1 lead over the Patriots. A comeback is unlikely here. So, let's just take a moment to kind of talk about this season for the Patriots. So, Jason, what do you think of this Patriots season?
I mean, overall, this team has been amazing. You know, from the offense to the defense. The defense, I mean, has just done a great job, obviously, with a few anomalies, including this game. I mean, they have been great at stopping any shots from going on goal. And they've done a great job at just stopping anything from passes to shots within their side of the field. And then on the offensive end, as you see with the ball, Sophia Bradley, she has just been amazing this entire year. 32 goals on the season. I mean, a school record. So, only being a junior, you know, you get to still see another season out of her. Very impressive player. And the rest of this Wayne Hills offense has just been all around great. I mean, when it comes to, you know, overall teamwork, getting the open passes, getting some great shots on goal. And overall, despite most likely not making it past the semifinals here in the state tournament, I mean, they've had a very successful season.
Yeah, you said it best, Jason. Great season all around. 13-5-1 going into today's game. An impressive win over Valley a couple days ago in the quarterfinals to get them into today's game. So a hard-fought season. A lot of great things we saw. As we have a little less than 4 minutes to go here in this game at Sparta High School. Delinsky on it. She gives it over to Vasquez. Now that ball goes out of play. It'll be Sparta ball. Here's Dolinsky on the corner kick. And a shot taken. Nicely saved there. Bacchione able to clear that one away as she gets tripped up. This ball cleared up field. Just about 2 minutes to go in the game. Now Hogan gives it the season tone. And that goes up to Weltman. That ball goes out of play. This one goes to Weiss, back over to Chesson. And Chesson gives it to Peterson, who passes it back to Sexton. Now less than 1 minute to go. Here's Bradley on it. Passes it to Bacchione. And she is tripped up there. And a shot taken there, nicely saved by Mulberry. And that is going to wind things down here in today's semifinal game between Sparta and your Patriots. So Sparta winning this game by a score of 5-1. So Jason, what do you think of this game?
Like I said before, a very unfortunate end to a very successful season. The team came out strong in the first half, great offensively and defensively, but unfortunately the Sparta defense just really did anything they could to stop the Patriots. Eventually the goals started piling on and on from Sparta. So overall, I think Sparta was just the more aggressive team out there. Yet, Wayne Hills, with this loss, that doesn't take away from how successful their season has been.
Yeah, this game was tied 1-1 going into the half, and then after that, Sparta came out and scored 4 goals. And the lone goal in this game for the Patriots came from Skylar Thompson pretty early on. But then after that, there wasn't much action for the Patriots. So that is going to wrap things up here at Sparta High School. Once again, Sparta beating the Patriots by a score of 5-1 in today's semifinal matchup. Sparta will go on to play the winner of Ramapo or Northern Highlands on Saturday. So that's going to wrap things up here. For Jason Hook, I have been Noah Sandler for Wayne Hills TV, and we will see you next time right here on Wayne Hills TV.